This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. Beef, you look tired, mate.
Mate, I'm tired. Long day. I was here for the first fight. Come to watch it the lot. I was here from the first.
Before we talk about Darren, what do you make of the whole Misfits experience?
It was good. I enjoyed it. Thought it was a boss show. Funny, like entertaining. Loads of good fights on it. And then, obviously, topped it off with a win. Happy to see him get his rewards. I feel like that was his debut today. I feel like Dubai was a shit show. Do you know what I mean? I feel like today was him. Today was his crowd. Today was his people. He got most of the crowd. You know, everyone stayed for his main event. So I feel like today was his debut, and today he gets the night like you wake up tomorrow buzzing. It's one of them where like, you know, when you have these nights, you wake up tomorrow buzzing and you're going on your mentions and you're going on you're going through your WhatsApp, you're going through your messages and you're buzzing, getting a message of people. I feel tonight is his night, and tomorrow he gets to do that. Whereas, you know, the Dubai situation, he probably was thinking the next day, you know, not even asked, didn't even know he fought the night before. So I feel today's his debut, and today's the night he's wanted in the boxing.
There's some serious stars here tonight. More than boxing. You're one of them. You're one of them. You.
Styles, what did you say? Serious
stars.
Oh, I thought it was serious styles.
Oh, there was some stars. There was some out there stars as well.
Yeah. That's what you meant.
Anthony Taylor thought you was 63 the other day on FaceTime.
That's not what they all say. Oh,
You look 63 like for 10 years really.
62 when I was world champion, but you can't knock it, can you?
I know there was a little bit of fun, obviously, Anthony Taylor's calling you out, calling everyone out, but he's a good guy. He just come in over there, like...
The character, he's what Misfit's all about. He's a character, and he's got to where he's got to for a reason, because he speaks dead well. He could act him, do you know what I mean? He could go into acting. I fully believe that. He's a character, he's funny, he's a clown when he needs to be, but he's exactly what Misfits is all about, and that's why, look, there's a load worse than Anthony Taylor on probably this card. You know, you were at the press conference yourself. It was funny, but again, I just think it was a good show. Like I said before, I got here early. I watched the whole card. I was here for the first fight, and you know, I didn't really watch it on the telly. Someone asked me before, "Did you watch it on the telly?" I said, "No, I was out there. I was in the arena. I come in, said I could look at Darren when he was warming up, and I went back out."
How do you...
Could you stand here, because that light and your
Okay.
hair is like
how would that Darren Till fare with Tommy Fury if it was Tommy Fury in there tonight?
I said, look, when the fight was moved with Tommy, I fancied Darren with Tommy. I feel Tommy's the top of the Misfit roster, if you know what I mean, because he's beat Jake and he's beat KSI. So, and I fancied Darren, and I just think, I think he fights Tommy next. I feel Tommy should have fought him now rather than fight him next. Like I said before, I feel now he's got that under his belt, 5 rounds. That was his boxing debut, and I think he's going to be better next time round. So, if him and Tommy got made next, I'd fancy Darren. But I said before, you know, I'll ask you a question. You name me one of the Misfit rosters, and I'll tell you if I think Darren beats them or not. There's not one I can think of who would think, he'd give Darren a tough night.
KSI?
No, I think Darren. I'd pick Darren. I think he's okay, KSI. I think he's, you know, up at the top of the tree of the Misfits roster. But yeah, I fancy Darren. You know, the size-wise, he's massive. He's a big lump. Idris Virgo is like supposed to have been a professional boxer. Darren's massive. It's too big for him. I think he should fight that big lump there, that Chase. Should fight him next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's like he's big enough for Darren, so Darren won't be like. When people are saying, "Oh, he's too big for Anthony Taylor," so yeah, right, you know, rightly so. He was too big. He told him about, and he was too big for him. But Anthony Taylor stepped in at late notice because of Tommy. I think they should match Darren with that Chase.
You're in the gym with Darren. Is this where he belongs now, in the boxing ring? Has he got that love for it? Are you seeing him put in the work, and he will be a fully fledged, whether that be Misfits boxer? Yeah,
I've seen him for 2 years in the gym. You know, he stuck to his craft in the gym. And again, that's another good sign. I'm happy for him that he's got his rewards tonight. The Dubai situation, he never got nothing, so he got his rewards tonight. And I'm buzzing for him in that sense.
Right. Has he helped you out in the gym?
You can take the mic now. It's his night now, man.
What do you mean?
Has he helped you out in the gym? Has he been a good... Come on, Liam, stand here. Stand here.
Yeah, because a lot of sparring partners were meant to show up who didn't, and the night before Declan that would call Beefy and say, lad, do you want to spar that? Now look, Beefy's a fucking ex-world champion. He's a hell of a lot better boxer than I am, but I'm fucking 20 kilos heavier than him. And he just gets in, he's like, 6 rounds, 8 rounds. Look, that's what it's about at the end of the day. So, no jokes aside, I go home and I think about that shit, because that shit, Beefy doesn't need to come in and help me, mate. Beefy's on his own trajectory. He doesn't owe me anything, I don't owe Beefy anything, but I would do the same. But the night before, you know, I'm fucking 20 kilos heavier than Beefy, mate. In boxing it's a bit different, and he'll just get in. So yeah, he has helped me out. That uppercut come from him and my coaches. So yeah.
What advice would you give him if he does fight Tommy Fury in KSI? Because this was big tonight. Take away the boxing element, but an event like Tommy Fury or KSI brings a lot of pressure, and it's a different ball game.
But like I said before, I don't think it does. I think if Tommy was going to fight him, he'd have fought him now. He's not going to fight him now. He has had that boxing experience. That was his debut, really. The Dubai was a shit show, really. I feel like that was his debut. That was his night. That was his crowd. That's what I said before. You wake up tomorrow, you're buzzing, reading your mentions, reading your WhatsApps. That was his crowd. Do you know what I mean? Dubai was a whole different story. So I think that was his debut. His next fight is going to be a million times better again. So I think obviously Misfits have to look at putting them at the top with one of their names now, because they've got to build their own brands in Misfits, and I think they're going to build it around him.
Right, very last one. I'll ask you both the same question. One fighter each who you would like to see the other gentleman fight. Start with you, Liam.
I just said, if KSI just announced Wayne Bridge.
Stop playing that, please. Stop doing it.
Big call game, Masvidal call out.
I said, I'd box that Chase.
Yeah? That Chase them all. What do you think of that? Big geezer just come in.
Have a fucking day
Come in. That's what Beefy's saying. That's what Beefy's saying.
If you watch his last fight, and fuck me, he's the worst fight I've ever seen in my life. Even I'd fucking beat him.
Nobody, is he their heavyweight champion, is he? Or?
He's the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Of the world, yeah.
What if I'm saying, if you're not fighting KSI next, or you're not fighting Tommy next fight, then?
We'll do that next week.
I know, but he's asked me for a name, I've given one.
You'd fight anyone though, realistically.
I think for Beefy, I want to see, I know, look, second fight with Eubank, I know a lot. I want to see Beefy get the third one for me. And then obviously there's other fights there, but for me, the third one, Beefy, the way he wasn't the first, fit and healthy. And I think Beefy stop him again. So that's what I want to see.
Darren Beefy, enjoy the night. Well done, mate. Cheers. Beef. Let's go.